Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to today's live chat. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something that I've been getting a lot of messages about, and we're going to talk about it. And if you have any questions, please put your questions in the comment area. So, first of all, I want to say a big welcome to everyone. I want to say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. So, a big welcome. And if you have any questions at all about your hair, about what to use on your hair, things to use on your hair, if you're struggling with even styling your hair or other videos or live streams that I should be doing that will help you, please feel free to write a comment and I will surely address it. I want to thank you all first for all the support you've been giving on my page, and I appreciate every one of them. If there's anything that you're like watching and you're like, oh, I wish she did it this way, or I wish I could see a video on this, please remember that you can always ask me. And yeah, I see a couple of people saying where they're coming from. Thank you so much. And if this is your first time, hi, Jasmine. So Jasmine says, this is our first time. I Dinell. I just at Lex, Pink. Kyle, thank you, Rosita. I came to you guys with a bonnet because we're going to be talking about keeping your hair moisturized. Okay, Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Hey, let me give Pamela a big hi and a big welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. So, I have a whole bunch of stuff today. We're going to be talking about keeping your hair moisturized. So, the first thing I would say is number one. I'm jumping right in, people. I'm jumping right in. Water. Yes, I know people say spray your hair with water, but I also want to tell you something. Not only to spray your hair with water, I also want you guys to drink water. So there are two different types of water that you should have in your stash. You should have water spray bottle, but most importantly, you should be drinking your water. So this is my morning water. I'm a little bit short on the morning water. Usually I try to get through this in one morning and then another one in the afternoon. But your girl has been slacking. So let me see what some people are saying. Oh my goodness. I see also, how many of you have this? Okay, how many of you have a spray bottle? Let me know. This is not just a spray bottle, this is a mister. So the first thing, let me take out my hair. Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed to show you guys my hair. But this is my hair. I purposely let it quench. My hair is thirsty. So I try not to wait too long before I moisturize my hair. If you are waiting too long before you moisturize your hair, what's happening is that your hair is going to get very dry. So I have this. Next thing I will also suggest, at night, I want you to make sure that you are sleeping on a satin pillowcase, silk pillowcase. Monique says that, okay, first, Kyla says she has a spray bottle, so that is wonderful, but would like this kind. So the kind that, let me show you, the kind that I have, it's actually, you can get it on Amazon. So let me bring it up on the screen. The kind that I have, and you can get different colors of the ones that I have. So I'm going to just pop it up on the screen so that you can see what it looks like. So something like this, yeah? So this is a smaller version of it, and then you can also get a larger version of it, which is the one I have. So there's a larger version of it, and yeah, so the prices do differ depending on the one that you get. So if you want a mist bottle, this is called a mist bottle because see, you see, it doesn't even look as if I have sprayed my hand. Now there's another one that is like a spray bottle, like a deep spray bottle. Now with that one, it puts too much water on your hair, especially when you have your hair styled. And if you are low porosity, when you're low porosity, water doesn't enter your hair quickly. It just sits on top. So a mister is good because with a mister, it's smaller particles and you can infuse the moisture into your hair and spread it better with a mister. Now, that is a mister. The next thing I would suggest is when you're using a mister, if you do a lot of DIY and you are mixing concoction, be very careful because your mister can get clogged versus the other traditional spray bottle. Your mister can get clogged. So my mister, I would only put water and I'll put aloe vera juice in it, not aloe vera gel. So I'm seeing some people are putting aloe vera gel. So Nicole asked that, so it doesn't have to be damp. No, this is going to be damp. It's going to make your hair damp. And I'll show you an example. So let me take down this hair, this section over here. So this is my hair. And my hair is doing well, growing and stuff. So I'm just going to get my hair clip. And this is my hair clip that I'm using right here. So I'm going to get my hair clip. I'm just going to clip this section of my hair away, and I'm going to show you how my hair is low porosity. So when I spray, you guys see, I'm going to spray. You see how the water sits on my hair right there. You guys see that? This hair. That's what happens when you are low porosity. The water just sits on your hair. So you want to make sure, one way to keep your hair moisturized is when you spray water, make sure you move your fingers and you really massage it in. You see now the water has disappeared. I'm going to show you again. Let me divide so that you can even see a drier part of my hair. I'm going to get my clip. I'm going to show you my hair. I'm going to spray the mister on it. You see the water? Can you see that? Yeah, that's the problem of being low porosity. It looks almost as if it's gray. Now, what I'm going to do is take my hand and use my hand to totally massage it in. Yeah, so you see, even I've not moisturized my hair. You already see my hair looking shiny, looking well moisturized. I've not moisturized my hair in days. Today is Wednesday. Last time it was moisturized was on, before today was on Sunday. So you see, it's activating whatever moisturizer that was on top of it. So when you spray your hair and you moisturize your hair, please, even if you spray your hair with water, with aloe vera juice, I want you to take your fingers and take your hand and press the water in. Okay, and this is even before I've even added any products in my hair. Okay. So that is step number 1 in keeping your hair moisturized. So let me see what, yeah. So one person says that they heard that this gets clogged up and it can cause bacteria. That is why, number 1, I only put water in this. So every day when I'm going to use this, I put fresh water. Put fresh water. Don't be putting too much other stuff. If you put too much of other stuff, I personally just keep water in it. If I'm going to do aloe vera juice, I'm going to put my aloe vera juice in the fridge when I use this. I'm not just going to use this and then leave it out, especially if it's not water. If it's water, I can keep this, leave it out for the day, and then, use it later on in the evening if I need to. But it's just water. What happens is that if I still have, today I'm still going to have some water, I'll just take the water, use it to rinse my hand so that I'm not wasting water. Let me see what other people are saying. Yeah, so Pamela says, how often should you spray your hair with water? Now, I personally will spray my hair with water when needed. If I'm at home, sitting at home, and I'm not going outside into the hot sun, I might not have to moisturize my hair in the evening. Now, if I moisturize my hair in the morning and in the evening, I touch my hair and my hair needs to be moisturized, I will moisturize my hair again. So starting off with water is the first step to keeping your hair moisturized. Also, remember I told you, you drink your water. Yeah. So also, you want to drink your water. You really do want to drink your water. You want to hydrate from the inside out. And trust me, it will help your skin if you are drinking a lot of water. really help your skin a lot, keep your skin hydrated, keep your scalp hydrated. So that's the first key thing I would say. Now, for those wondering what is low porosity, what is high porosity? Now, porosity is the way that products, moisture enters into the hair. There are three levels of porosity. There's low porosity, there's high porosity, there's normal porosity. If you are struggling with moisture, it is important for you to know your hair porosity, to know how to properly moisturize your hair. It helps. I mean, it helps, to be honest. If you don't have a routine, if you are low porosity, what happens is that when you spray the water into your hair or moisturize your hair, so let's assume that this is moisture trying to come in and this is your hair strand, and moisture is trying to come in, it has a hard time coming in because your cuticles are kind of tightly shut. So it kind of has a hard time coming in. Now, if your hair is high porosity, moisture goes in and it comes out easily. So your hair strands are much more drier. They get more drier than they should. If you're normal porosity, moisture comes in, it stays, and it goes out normally. So if you are low porosity, you have to do things like doing steam, using steam in your hair to keep your hair moisturized. You also have to use some kind of, you can use a heated bonnet. You have to really walk the moisture in. Try not to use too much of a heavy product, because what happens is that you can get product buildup. When you get product buildup, especially on low porosity hair, it's very hard for you to keep your hair moisturized because the product buildup just kind of cakes on top of the hair, making it look dull and stuff. So you have to really use lighter products so that your hair doesn't have buildup. Okay, so one other thing that someone was saying was that, can you detangle with water? Now, you see I sprayed my hair with water. I'm going to do it again. And I'm using my detangling comb. This is my detangling comb right here. I really love this detangling comb. For those wondering about the detangling comb, let me see. I'm going to see where I got it on Amazon also. So I'm going to pop it up on the screen in case you guys want to get it. And this is what it looks like. It's very nice. I absolutely love it. So this is the comb. Okay, that's my detangling comb. And I love the way that it does a good job. So the way I do is, yes, you can detangle with water. It works really good, detangling with water. So I'm just going to take it. So let's demonstrate. I'm going to use the white tooth section. And yeah, so I'm going to go at the ends. But normally, I detangle with my fingers more than I detangle with a comb. I first start off with detangling with my fingers like this, just to remove any shedded hair first. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to remove shedded hair. Okay, get that out of the way. And then I can take my comb and look at that. You guys see that? I did put it, yeah. So you can look there. And yeah, so see, and that was just with water. And that's because my hair had moisture in it. Now, the next thing that you can do is to make sure you add some kind of moisturizer. So we're going to go and I want to talk about the moisturizers that you use, but I want to say a key thing that makes people lose a lot of moisture also is at night. When you're sleeping at night, I'll deal with this one later. When you're sleeping at night and you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, when you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, that can really take your moisture away. Trust me, that can really take your moisture away because a cotton, just that fabric, it just really soaks. So you might see that you have some breakage at the back of your head if you are someone that you sleep on your back. If you sleep on this side, you might notice some breakage on this side more if you're using cotton, because when it rubs, when the fabric rubs against your hair, it can tangle and then it can break. If you sleep on this side, the same thing could happen. So investing in a very good cotton pillowcase, not cotton, silk pillowcase is quite important. And they're very inexpensive. Like this is a pack of 2 that they have in different colors. And I showed, I think last time I showed the one that I had. So it's like this. So different ones, different sizes you can get, and it's very, very durable. So if you're someone that you want to invest, it's like $8, not that expensive. So you can do that, and that will really keep the moisture in your hair and not on your pillowcase. Okay. So that's one thing that you should be mindful of. So let me answer a few more questions and then we'll go further. So the next question is, someone says, how do you moisturize your hair if you have braids in it? Okay, so let me say something. If you have braids in it, you can still use water. You can take your spray bottle, use water. You can take a little bit of oil, apply to it. Or I want to show you something. You can also use a spray liquid leave-in, but the one that don't make it too creamy, just a liquid leave-in and a couple of liquid leave-in. I'm going to give you some suggestion because I knew someone was going to bring this up. Let me bring up a couple of suggestions of liquid leave-ins that I will suggest to you. So hold on. And I believe that was, who was asking that question? That was Janet. So Janet, just a couple of liquid leave-in that I personally, this is the ones that I personally have used. Yeah. Hi, Chantel. Welcome. Chantel is like, I'm late. Chantel, you are welcome. You're welcome. You're never late to the party. So this is a liquid leave-in that is very good for moisture, especially when you have braids in your hair. It's pH balance. Whenever you see pH balance, that means that it's been formulated so that the moisture, everything, protein, everything just balances well in your hair. It's great for your scalp. It's like a refresher spray. So whenever you see like refresher sprays are also good for braids, when you have your braids or styles that your hair is intertwined with a foreign object, if I might say. So this is one that I would suggest you get. So that is the Revair Natural. So I'm gonna put it on. Let me write it down. Revair Natural, so you can look in the comments. Revair Natural spray. Spray. Okay, so you can use that spray, and I believe that was yeah, you can use that spray. Another spray that I believe you could also use is the Alikay also has a spray. There are other sprays out there, but Alikay's lemongrass. I don't know if anybody has used Alikay's lemongrass. Alikay also has a lemongrass spray that they've also had. So Alikay leave-in. Or you could also take water, use a good spray bottle, not a mister, and mix some leave-in conditioners in it, and that would also work. So let me move on to the next one. Pamela says that she also adds peppermint oil to our water. Yeah, you could also add those into your waters. Okay, so yeah, at night also you could use a bonnet, and a bonnet will work well. Now, this is another thing about keeping your hair moisturized with water. Yes, water is number one hydration system, but water evaporates quickly, as you can see. My hair, even though it's still retaining the water, if I left it out and about like this, it will get drier quicker. So the way to keep your hair moisturized is to find something that will seal in the water and stuff like that. So a couple of things that people will do is add oils to their hair. So after the liquid, which is the water or liquid leave-in, they will now add oils. Now I have this oils bottle, this bottle right here. It's a very good bottle. I've shown it so many times. I put a little bit of my oil in here. This is my scalp oil, but you could use any kind of oils. Lighter oils if you're low porosity, heavier oils if you're high porosity. So you can take the oil. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the oil, not so much. I'm just taking a little bit. You guys see, you barely see it. And since I'm not applying it on my scalp, I'm going to apply it on my hair like that. And then you want to grab a moisturizing cream. Okay, you can use a moisturizing cream on top of this. There are different moisturizing cream. I am not going to use a moisturizing cream this time because I can still feel the moisture in my hair after I sprayed. But you can use a moisturizing cream on top, and then you can twist up your hair. Okay, you could also use shea butter as a sealant to lock in that moisture into your hair. So you see, I'm just twisting up my hair like that. And at the tip of my hair, this is where your hair breaks more and it gets drier more. The ends of the hair gets drier more. This is when I add in thicker oil. Okay, so the thicker oil I will add in will be like Jamaican black castor oil. This is the one that I'm using. It's from Rooted Treasures. And I'm going to take this right here, just a little bit of it, a little bit, not so much. You see that? And I'm going to put that to the ends of the hair. You can also put your moisturizing cream if you want to. And I try to, sometimes I'll put this in a Bantu loop so as to lock, not keep the ends out there and exposed out there. So that is one way I keep my hair moisturized. So you can kind of see the difference between this and this. You guys can see, you see the shine? I'm sure you all can see. So you see the difference. This is moisturized and this is not. Let me take off my glasses so that you can see properly. This is moisturized. You see the shine? And it looks so soft. So this is moisturized and this is not. You see how dull this looks? This looks so dull and this looks very, very shiny. Okay, so there's a clear, distinct difference when you are adding moisture, the way you add moisture. Some people will do a liquid, they'll do a cream, and then they'll do an oil at the end. Some people will do a liquid, an oil, and then a butter. Okay, shea butter, mango butter, cocoon butter. Okay, so let me answer. I'm going to answer a few questions and then we'll continue with what we're doing. Okay, so let's see. Okay, someone asked, they said, is black mascara recommended for touch-up grays? I personally would not use black mascara. The reason why I would not use mascara is because I don't know the chemicals that are in it. I won't be putting mascara in my hair because some of the chemicals I don't know. I've not done much research into it, so I can't honestly speak on it. I don't like speaking on stuff that I've not researched. So I will have to research on it and get back to you. One other question. And I see, hi, Ghanaian's chick. Hi, welcome, welcome. I see someone else said they had a question. They said, can low porosity hair use thick oil as sealant? Yes, low porosity hair can use thick oil. My favorite thick oil is castor oil. This castor oil is really good. This is a very good oil. So it's quite expensive. It's really quite expensive. So let me see if I can pull it up on the screen. But a little bit goes a long way. I also use for my eyebrows and my eyelashes, and it's really supposed to like help with your hair growth, help keep your hair growing and all that stuff. And yeah, a lot of people have raved about it. Actually, one of my friends got me started using it. So this is the castor oil that I just showed you guys. Let me see if I can bring it. Yeah. Okay. So that is the castor oil. Thank you. Yeah, it does look soft. It really looks soft. So let's see another person. Yeah. So steamer, using a steamer is important too. You can use a steamer that you use for your face, using that to after you moisturize your hair. So let's say you're low porosity and you moisturize your hair and you still see product on top. You can take a steamer and work it. Don't use steamers too often, especially if you're not using it to deep condition your hair. Don't use it too often because heat is heat, even if it's a soft kind of heat like a steaming heat. Okay, so the next thing that I would suggest is invest in a good liquid leave-in. If you're someone that once in a while your hair gets dry so often, water is good, but some liquid leave-ins like the as I am as this water product. I saw it on the group as I am. Someone was raving about it. So let me see if I can pull it up on the screen. Is the as I am yeah. So this is the as I am JBCO, Jamaican Black Castor Oil one. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen for you guys to see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like, guys. It looks like this. So it's the As I Am JBCO water. It's a nano curl enhancer moisturizer detangle. Personally, I've not used this before, but people rave about it. They said that this helps to moisturize the hair, it helps to detangle the hair, it helps to strengthen the hair. It's infused with Jamaican black castor oil, vitamin C, and also vitamin E. It helps to repair and restore the hair. So if anybody has used this before, let me know because people are raving about this stuff, this hair. That it's really good in terms of locking in the moisture for your hair, keeping your hair moisturized longer. So yeah. Okay. How do you moisturize your hair when it's in a twist out? Okay, if your hair is in a twist out and you want to moisturize your hair, it's really a little bit hard to moisturize your hair when it's in a twist out because I know everybody when your hair is in a twist out, you don't want your hair to get frizzy, right? And when you introduce water, it's going to freeze up. So I will suggest to you, this is what I do personally if my hair is in a twist out. Let me kind of create an example with this one. So let's create a twist out style. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it aside so that we can concentrate on this. Let me imagine I want to do a twist out with this style. Watch. Number one, the way your twist out initially looks determines how much more frizzier it will be. So for now, my twist out, it only is separated in two ways. Okay, you got that? It's only been separated in two ways. Now, if I separate it further, so I'm going to take this one here. Let's concentrate on this one. And I'm going to separate it. This is why your twist out messes up. I'm going to separate it the way my hair wants to separate. So let me gather this one out of the way. I'm going to take this and I'm going to look at how my hair wants to separate on its own. You see how it has already started clumping on its own and separating on its own. So I'm just going to separate it the way it wants to separate. I'm not going to re-separate strands that have not been separated. So you see this? I'm just taking this. I'm going to take this bigger one. I'm going to spread it apart and then try and just separate it based on how it wants to separate. You see that? And look at where it clumps. I'm not going to go in between this one and try and re-separate it because it's going to get more frizzy. So I'm going to go like that, go like that. And this is my twist out. So now when I want to moisturize my hair in a style like this, it's going to keep moisturized. It's going to stay moisturized because I didn't over separate it. The mistake people make is when they over separate their hair. When you over separate your hair, you will see that your hair will get much more frizzier than it's supposed to be. Okay? The key to keeping your twist out moisturized is before you do your twist out, make sure you thoroughly moisturize your hair well. Okay? Use your liquid. You can also seal in with hair food. Some people use grease. I personally will just use a thick butter, a thick pure butter, or I'll use a thick oil or oil base. Now, when I say oil base, I'm talking about things such as this right here. This is also a oil-based product that is very, very good. So this is made out of Jamaican black castor, but the consistency is like hair grease, so it's much heavier. So that keeps your hair very, very moisturized and moisturized longer, so that when you're wearing a twist out or braid out or out styles, you don't have to moisturize your hair so much. So let's go back, okay? So looking at this, I'm going to answer a question. So now let's say I want to moisturize my hair. So I want you guys to really see it before I moisturize it. So this is what it looks like. When you want to moisturize your twist out, you take your spray bottle. You're going to spray it on your hand, not on your hair. Okay? And I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to pat, pat, pat. This is how I do it. I'm going to walk in sections. Because when I do this, I am not manipulating the hair and I'm not disrupting the twist out. Hi, Chana. I'm not disrupting the twist out. You see, it's still twisted out. There's no frizz. Next, I'm going to take my oil. Doing the same thing. The oil, rub it on my hand, especially the root. The root is the part that gets dry more. I'm going to pat, doing the praying hand method, pat, 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 pat. See, I'm not disrupting the curls. Then next, I'm going to take my cream. Whatever cream I'm using, if I'm using a cream like that, take my cream. Hi, Mo. Thank you so much. I'm going to pat. So I'm doing the LOC method, but I'm not disrupting the curls. So the reason why your twist outs don't last long is because when you moisturize, you just rub your hair. And look, my hair is moisturized. I always try to concentrate more on the ends. So I'm like really patting everything in to get the moisture in, Okay, and that's it. So my hair is moisturized. And when you do it like this, doing this method that I just did, you don't get a lot of shrinkage. Trust me, your hair won't shrink as much than when you take and directly spray the water onto your hair. It does something when you pat everything in, especially when you have an out style, it keeps all these strands, it keeps everything locked in instead of you trying to separate everything and do whatever. So this is the one that I did. You see how this looks? Now, I'm going to show you an example of what most people do when they moisturize their hair and their hair is in a twist out, okay? So let me try and see if I can get an example. Yeah, let's use the other part. We're going to use the other part. So I'm going to take this here. So you guys see how this one looks. Everything looks well. So let me give you another example of what people do. So I'm going to take, because I don't want to confuse here. So we're going to take this one. You guys see it because I want to twist it away. See how it still looks really nice? I'm going to twist this away. And I'm going to show you what people normally do when they have a twist out going and it's time to moisturize their hair and why their twist out looks a mess. what I say, why their twister looks a mess. Okay, if you have not shared this, somebody needs to hear this. You have to share this with someone. So this is what people do when they are moisturizing their hair and their twist out looks a mess. So imagine we're going to do the same example. This is a twist out. So on day 1 of your twist out or day 2, somebody went, let me clip this away. These clips are so amazing, you guys. Somebody went, they did the unraveling. You know, we're doing the same thing. You can see I'm not forcing the hair to separate where it doesn't want to separate. Okay, you see this? Okay, so this is my twist out. You see my twist out? It looks really nice, right? Now watch what happens when I decide to spray it the way people normally spray. So people are like, okay, it's time to moisturize my hair. Water, and they're gonna take water. They're gonna go, okay, they're gonna spray, and then they're gonna do something like this to get the water in, right? They're gonna get their oil. They're gonna put their oil. They're gonna put their oil. Okay, and then they're gonna take their moisturizing cream, and they're gonna put their cream. Now they're like, oh, I just moisturized my twist out. Watch what happens. Are you guys ready to see what happens to the twist out when you don't do the patting method? This is what happens. See that? You don't have a twist out anymore. Your twist out has left the building, and this will start shrinking. I'm gonna let me untwist this one that I did earlier. I'm gonna untwist it quickly and trust me, we're gonna keep on talking. And remember, these two, they were together before. Remember, this is the one that I just twisted, that I just moisturized. This is the one that I moisturized using the patting method. I hope you all can see this. See that? See how much shrinkage this has? These two were together at the beginning. If you are watching from the beginning, these two were together at the beginning. And for those wondering what I use to moisturize, today I'm showing you this product from Soft Sheen and Carson. Is the Wave Nouveau texturizing system. It doesn't have chemicals like texturizer chemicals in it. It's just a good moisturizer. If you're struggling with moisture, it is not all natural, so be mindful of that. It contains some other ingredients like I believe it contains let me show you, water, glycol, glycerin. So just to let you guys know. So look at this, is the one that I moisturized using the patting method. And this shorter section is the one that I just moisturized right now. Look how frizzy it looks. You see? Okay, so let's continue what we're doing, right? Now, the next question someone was asking, and they said, how good is organic coconut oil for low porosity hair? Organic coconut oil is okay. It's okay. If your hair likes it, you can use it. It's okay. Some people's hair doesn't like coconut oil. Some people's hair likes it. So do what your hair likes, please. Do what your hair likes. Let me see so that was a question that I believe, who was asking that question? Somebody asked the question about bear with me 1 second. So somebody was asking a question about how do you moisturize the hair with, I think I scrolled. I scrolled too long. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Dorita was the one that said, how do you moisturize a twist out daily? So that is how you moisturize a twist out daily. You probably shouldn't moisturize it daily, but if you have to, that is one way to do that. Okay, so the next question that I'm getting, and I also want to let you know that not only sorry, just 1 second. I also want to say, not only do you have to use a moisturizer Also, when it comes to your wash day, you also have to make sure that you are using a deep conditioner, a very good moisturizing deep conditioner, because when you use a good moisturizing deep conditioner, that can really help you with locking in that moisture, keeping that moisture in after you've washed your hair. And sometimes you use a shampoo that strips your hair out of its moisture. Then using a good deep conditioner like Kadima has a deep conditioner that is really good. They have a Dutch deep conditioner that is really good. Cream of Nature has a honey hair mask that is really, really good. So yeah. See, it's just gonna keep on shrinking up. You see that? It's still shrinking up. You see this one? You see it has still not shrunk up. Guys, I'm telling you. Okay. Let's see the next question someone has. Please keep on asking your questions. So Sharon says, yes, I think that is so true, because mostly when she moisturizes her hair, she can see the moisture in her pillow, and then she has to wash her pillow all the time. Get a silk pillowcase. That works really, really good. Okay. Let me see. So Emily says, I haven't, oh yeah. So I'm Pamela. Thank you, Pamela. Pamela is like, wow, I never thought about the parting technique. Try the parting technique. Even if you don't have a twist out and you just have your hair in twist, use the parting technique. Now, I don't want my hair to tangle up, because what happens is that after a while, this is going to continue shrinking up. It's going to continue shrinking up and stuff. So, yeah. So Emily says, I haven't relaxed my hair in 4 years, trying to go natural, but my hair is so dry. No matter what I put in it, I have low porosity hair. You don't know what to do, and I'm trying to almost giving up. So I hope what I'm trying to teach you today, I hope it's helping you out. I'm going to be going live more often, so always come on, turn on your notification, follow this page, and you will always get something educational that will help you along and stuff. Yeah. Sharon also says, how do you moisturize your hair if you are doing a roller set? It's the same thing. That's the same method I use. I use the pattern method for everything. Now, usually my roller sets last a week, because at the end of the week, I wash my hair. My roller sets last a week. Roller sets, if you're like, oh, you want to keep a roller set for 2 weeks, it's really up to you. But a week-long roller set is very, very good. It's very, very good. So yeah. Okay. Let me see. After you wash your hair, I keep on touching this, but you see how much shrinkage? It's just shrinking up this stuff. So you guys, you see, look at that. Just keep showing. And this is the one that we did the pattern system on. I wish I had part of my hair roller set and you guys can see how it works. Okay, so the difference, someone wanted to discuss grease versus oil. Now, that is a discussion that a lot of people, it's like one of those arguments like, oh, my mama used grease and my auntie used grease. And when I was a baby, my hair was down to my bum and all I used was water and grease. Well, let me tell you something, a little secret. The grease that was used back then, they've reformulated a lot of them. Some of them are not created equally. Some of them have more fillers in it. Now, if you are using grease and it's working for you, keep using what works for you. Trust me. Keep using what works for you. Now, I personally prefer oils because I find that there's some oils that kind of mimic what grease would have done. And my hair has done so well, my scalp has done so well, and that is me. So the difference between grease and oil is grease is healthy, is heavier, and grease has other byproducts that some people have issues with, scalp issues. Also, some oils are heavier, but when you use oils, make sure you're using pure oils. Not oils that have fillers, because some oils will say, oh, it's oils, but then it has silicones in it and other fillers in it. But bottom line, please, please, I tell everybody, do what works for you. But always be adventurous. Do what works for you, but don't be close-minded and say, oh no, grease is blah, blah, blah. Why? Try and see, okay, if I use grease, like I use grease for like a month long, and although I use grease, although my hair was shiny, I got a ton of product build up and my scalp didn't like it, so I stopped. So I am always a big believer. Like if you go on my YouTube channel or whatever, you see I'm a big believer in testing out things to see how it works for me, how it works for my daughters. One of my daughter has eczema, so I can't be using grease on her hair because she has eczema and it just causes her to itch and stuff. So we use pure oils. We use like olive oil, amla oil that we make ourselves. We'll infuse some olive oil from an amla powder that we bought on Amazon. So we infuse that in. Okay. So, yeah, but that is the discussion I can make about grease. Do what works for you. I appreciate everyone that is like loving this feed. And yeah, so Shana asks, should you retwist every night? You don't have to. Every night, if you feel like you need to retwist, like for example, if you are moisturizing your hair using the patting method like this, you don't have to retwist your hair. Just put on a bonnet. You can put on your bonnet. You can sleep with your silk pillowcase and just fluff it out at night. Now, it also depends on your hair texture. If your hair texture is more or less the one that is fine, I would say retwist, because if your hair texture is fine and it gets frizzy really quickly, when you wake up at night and if you're a rough sleeper, what will happen is that it can get messy. So retwist. Now, if you moisturize your hair like this other method, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this other method that I use right here, this one right here, I will retwist. I will retwist. So I'm just going to take this whole section together. Yeah. And I'm just going to, oh, yeah, that's shredded hair. Yeah. Don't be scared of shredded hair. And I'm just going to take everything together and I'm just going to retwist. And sometimes I find that the way that you twist your hair helps with locking in the moisture. So the normal way people twist their hair is they take their hair like this and then they just twist like this. Now, if you twist your hair like this, what's gonna happen is your hair, the twist out doesn't last as long. Oh, sorry, let me stand on my tiptoe here. So this is my hair. So I'm standing on my tiptoe. This is my waist. Okay. Okay. So if you twist your hair, your twist out is not going to last as long. Now, this is the normal twist, two-strand twist that everybody does. Now, I'm going to show you another method of twisting your hair. Thank you, Alina Dean, for following my page. Thank you, Alina Dean. I appreciate you for following my page. Thank you so much. Let me send you a love, love, love emoji. I appreciate you so much. So this, you see my hair just shrinks up a lot. This hair would not last long. So the reason why I personally, if I wear my twist out for a week, I only retwist once. I only moisturize it once if needed. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to twist your hair so that it lasts longer than a week. Key number one. I think I should do this in another video, right? I'll do this in another video, but let me just give you a taste of it. Key number one is twist and make smaller twist. Don't make big, big jumbo twist. Make smaller twist. So instead of making this a big twist, I'm going to separate. Let me start at the end. You see, I'm very gentle with my hair. I'm very, very trying to be very gentle because people, when your hair is wet or damp, that's when it's one of the times when you have to be very gentle. Now, one way, I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you rope twist. If you've been on my page, you see me do rope twist. That is my favorite way. So I'm just taking my hair gently. And when I'm retwisting, I'm not combing my hair. So when you retwist your hair, you don't need to comb, just finger comb. Just finger comb. So I'm taking my hair, I'm taking 2 twists. If your hair is untwisted right now, try doing this. I'm going to take my hair, I'm going to turn this and then twist. Turn this and twist. When you turn it, you give it a smoother look. See that? It's a smoother look. Turn this. So this gives your twist a smoother look and a tighter look. The tighter the look of the twist, the longer it will stay moisturized. Okay, so I'm turning. So one you hold straight, the other one you turn. One you hold straight, the other one, see? I'm just turning. Very, very simple. Good morning. Yeah, everyone. Good afternoon. I know some people are already in afternoon. Some people are in evening right now. So I'm just going turning. Some people are in evening. I hope you're liking this. Please, if you're liking it, don't forget to follow and check me up on YouTube, Discovering Natural. Yeah, so turn. See, I'm going forever. Turn. Okay. So I'm just still going. Turn. Okay. And then the ends, I just spiral it like this. Okay. If you didn't catch that, I'm going to do it again one more time. See the difference? You see, there's no freeze. When you twist one section and overlay it, you don't get that much freeze. You see, can you see any freeze? So that when you untwist your hair, you don't have so much freeze. I'm so glad I'm wearing a white t-shirt right now. You can see no freeze. No freeze at all. So that is how you twist your hair to make your twist out last longer. That's the trick. Okay. So I'm going to show you one more time, but let me answer a few questions. So Daniel says, are there any oils that can bring moisture into your hair? No. No. There are no oils that can bring moisture into your hair. You know why? Because oils are not moisturizers. Oils are aiders. They aid the moisture that you have put on the hair first. How have you put the moisture on the hair? You have put moisture on the hair with water, using water. You've also put moisture on the hair by using like a leave-in conditioner. For example, the Soultanicals also as a leave-in conditioner. I didn't want to forget to show you guys that. Soultanical as a wonderful, wonderful leave-in conditioner that also works as a detangler. So if you guys are struggling with detanglers and things of that sort, this is also one that you can try out. So the Soultanical Nut Sauce Coils Detangler, it's so good. It detangles your hair if you suffer with tangled up hair, but it also has a good punch when it comes to moisture. So the way when people tell you that, oh, this oil is moisturizing, no, oils are not moisturizers. Please, please don't just take your hair and put oils on it. Don't just do that, because what's going to happen is that you are sealing in dryness. You want to start with a liquid and then you can put your oil in there. And if after putting the liquid and you put your oil and that is fine, then stop. Because what happens is that when you remember I told you that after washing your hair, you deep condition your hair and you should be using a leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioners don't rinse out the leave-in conditioners. Leave it in. Someone once asked me, they asked me that question. They said, can I rinse out my leave-in conditioner? And I said, can you repeat that question again? And they said, can I rinse out my leave-in conditioner. I said, repeat the last three things. They said leave-in conditioner. I said, what? Leave-in? They're like, okay. I'm like, yeah. A leave-in conditioner is called a leave-in conditioner because you leave it in your hair. So even if during the week after you've washed your hair and you've really thoroughly applied the leave-in conditioner, if you just take water and you spray hair with the water, what happens, like I showed you earlier on, is that the water activates whatever product or moisturizer or leave-in conditioner you had in it before. And then you just seal it in with your oil. Very, very simple. Don't make life more complicated than it hurt to be. Okay, so you don't need to have, and then sometimes you can use I'll show you the last thing I'm going to show you. I'll show you something that we're doing I believe last week we're doing something to my mannequin, and I'll show you the results of it. And this is also something that can help you with moisture. It's kind of really weird, but it can help you with moisture. So I'll go grab it soon. Let's answer a few more questions. I hope. Oh, thank you, Justina. Justina was like, great advice. Thank you, Justina. And remember, we're going to be drinking our water. If you know you got a cup of water and you're still watching me, if you've not drank water throughout the time you are watching me, your hair, your body needs water. Okay, Pamela says the solution for all our hair issue is for Shola to do our hair. Yes. I will do your hair. Fly over here. I will do your hair. I wish. I miss flying all around, and I miss going to visit people and doing their hair. Like sometimes I'll go to people's homes and like I'll talk to them and they're like, let's do hair. And I'm like, yay. But yeah, let's move on. So hopefully I'm not missing any question. I hope I'm not missing a question. Okay, so let's see. Oh, thank you, Miriam. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah. I'm looking at other questions people have. Yeah. Okay, so one thing that I will show. Okay, so she moisturize. I'm going to. I'm trying to. Lola Tony says, "Can you do the same thing with kids' hair too?" Yes. What you can do to your hair, you can do it to your kids' hair. But with kids, you have very mindful of their age, of their if they get allergy to products. Now, if you're going to use a new product that you've never used on a child's hair, what you're going to do is that imagine this product, okay? And you want to use this product on a child's hair. What you're going to do, first of all, even if you make your own products, DIY, you're going to take the product like this, the back of the ears, hopefully you guys can see. You're going to put it for your child at the back over here. You see right over here, the skin? You're going to put it right over there. Hopefully you all are seeing what I'm doing. And then you're going to wait 24 hours. And after 24 hours, check it. If there's rash or redness to it, don't use that product. And please put some cortisone or something on that area to clear out the rash for the child, if possible. Because children, they have allergy, and keep it simple. You see how today I just showed you a few things. I'm not overly putting stuff on the hair. Now we're going to move on to another thing that people do is in terms of using gels in the hair. Okay, so let's go back to this hair. So this hair over here, I have already moisturized it. Remember, we've already done our liquid, oil, and cream. Now, one other thing that helps people in terms of locking in the moisture, some people use mousse and gel. Some people don't even use oils in their hair. They'll just use water and then they'll use mousse, and that's it. And that works for them. Some people are anti using oils and butter, and that works for them. Please, please do not knock their hustle if there's someone that they're like, no, I don't use oils, I don't use butter. Please let everybody do what works for them. Now, if you're someone that you've just been using water and just mousse, and it hasn't been working for you, it has not done work. Why don't you try something else? Why don't you try using other stuff? But do your research first and know why you use things. There are different reasons why some people do something, and sometimes you don't want to jump on, oh, this is my hair is doing well now, but let me just try what this person is doing. Why? Your hair is doing well, so stick with what your hair is doing. Okay. So some people will just use mousse on their hair, and that works for them. Now, mousse is a kind of styler, but some people also use gels. They'll use like botanical gels, or they'll use, oh, sorry, this is a gel that I selected, is the super wet, and they'll use the gel to lock in the moisture. Now, this is the gel. You can see the consistency is just normal gel, clear gel. I'm going to take this gel and I'm going to put it on my moisturized hair. I personally would put gel on moisturized hair. If I need to put more, I'll put more. And the gel also helps with the freeze. If your hair is freezing up easily, the gels also help with the freeze. Okay. So I'm going to come, I'm going to pat it in, and you guys will see what happens to my moisturized hair after I've used the gel. And I'll compare the one that I use gels with and the ones that I didn't use gels with. Okay. So this is also a way people do wash and goes. Even though I didn't wash my hair, this is a dry wash and go. So this is after I use the gel. I'm just squeezing it. Because my hair is low porosity. So everything, I have to like literally squeeze everything in. Squeeze everything in and watch what happens. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Should I let go? Let me let go. I'm going to let go of the hair and you see what happens after using the gel. That's my twist out. Or my curl defined. I won't call it a twist out. So that's it. So you see my hair is like, woo, baby, baby, baby. So that is the definition. My hair has been twisted, it's been moisturized, it's been gelled, and that is it. Okay, this will shrink. Trust me. This will shrink. So after you put the gel and stuff, and if you're going to use a twist out, if you're going to do a twist out and stuff, or a twist, you can take your hair, you can twist it. If you're not going to do a twist, you can just wear your hair out. Now, the way my hair curls, this is another issue that people have. I'm going to tell you that later. Let's just see. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Mo. Chantel, you agree. Chantel, I'm coming to your house next. When you hear the door knocking, you know I'm next. I'm at your door. Okay. So now another thing that I would suggest, someone was saying they asked the question and they said, they have locks for 3 years now. What do you recommend for moisture retention in thick locks? I don't deal with locks, but I would also, I think a friend of mine, she was talking about when she has locks that she really tries to keep it gentle, like she'll use aloe vera juice and then she'll use some form of butter. But please don't let me do some research and I'll put something on my page about it. So that's all I can say about locks, because you see I'm not locked, but you see the shrinkage I started. See how much shrinkage I get. So look at you guys, look at the amount of shrinkage I get. This is just a little part of my hair. Okay. The life. Let's continue. Yeah, Sharon, thank you so much. Linda was asking a question, and I don't want to miss out on Linda's question. Linda says, should you use leave-in conditioner to retwist your hair during the week? I personally don't. If during the week I need to retwist my hair, I'll probably start off with some water to activate the leave-in conditioner. Now, if the water is not enough, and remember the way I put the water, I'll try out using just water and then oil. If not, I'll just look for a light moisturizer or even like a butter to just seal it in. But normally I don't use a leave-in conditioner after I've used it on wash day. I don't repeat it because personally for me, I have low porosity hair, and then there's some leave-in conditioners. If I'm not careful, I can get protein overload. And protein overload is when your hair has too much protein and it starts getting dry and brittle. And so you have to be very careful with leave-in conditioners, using them as moisturizers. Unless the leave-in conditioner is formulated like a moisturizer, then you can use it as a moisturizer. So I hope that helps. One other question that I got from Jacqueline says, could I do a clarifying shampoo, then henna hair coloring following? Personally, I have never done it before. But I'll tell you one thing that I've done. One thing I've done is I've used a clarifying shampoo and then used an Ayurvedic hair mix that contains henna in it. So I don't think you shouldn't do that, but I'll say that when you do the henna mix, you can make like a gloss, like a henna gloss with it, and the gloss will have like a conditioner in it, a moisturizing conditioner in it, so that whatever the clarifying shampoo, because clarifying shampoo, they strip out the moisture. So you have to be very mindful that it will strip out the moisture, and then you need something to add in moisture in it. So if you're going to do your henna, add some conditioner in your henna, and I think you should be fine with that. So hopefully that answers your question. Let me see what other question. Yeah, so Deborah asked and said, do you twist your hair every day before you sleep? No, I don't. I believe I answered that earlier. No, I don't. Hi, Christy Blue, how are you? Christy Blue said, what do you suggest for hair growth? Now let me explain this. And you see, as the hair keeps on shrinking, it's now to my eye level. Let's see how much shrinking it will do. And this one is eye to ear to my eyebrow. So let's see how much shrinking this guy will do. You see that? Our hair is magical, magical. Let no one deceive you and say your hair is not the bomb. Your hair is the bomb, okay? Crystal Blue said, what do you suggest for hair growth? Number one, let's start with what you're eating. Number one, make sure you're eating foods that are healthy, foods that are rich in green ingredients like spinach and stuff. What you take inside your body. Let's first take care of that. Now, if you feel that you are deficient in any of these nutrients and you have a health problem, talk to your doctor. Maybe your doctor might have a supplement. There are also several supplements on the market that you can take, but vitamins and stuff. So let's take care of that first. Next thing, some people also say like castor oil is also good. Massaging your hair is also good. But your hair is always growing, right? So your hair is always growing, but the issue is you are not retaining the growth. So this is the thing. Your hair grows from here, the ends break away. So the ends of the hair gets very, very dry. You see the ends of this hair is very dry and brittle. Make sure when you moisturize your hair, this here, I'm just going to twist it. I'm not going to moisturize it. I'll do that off camera. Even after you've twisted your hair, let's assume that I've moisturized my hair like this. I've already moisturized my hair. And you can even see after moisturizing, see how dull it looks. It doesn't have that much shine because it's not moisturized. It's dry hair. You can spray your water, take your moisturizer, and after that, add more moisturizer to the ends of the hair. This is what you want to focus on because your hair is always growing, but you want to retain your hair growth. Massages help. I said that. Making sure that your routine or your hairstyle is not breaking your hair, because some hairstyles will break the hair. So you have to be very, very careful, very, very mindful of what hairstyles you do. Now, if your hair is tangled, at the base. Like, see this? Let me see if I can show you tangled hair. You see how tangled it is at the base? If your hair is tangled at the base, right here, it's gonna break. If you take a comb, so let me take take this styler brush, and I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna break my hair. Never ever comb your hair from the root. Never ever do that. When you're gonna comb your hair, you start at the ends after you've moisturized your hair. So you always start off on moisturizing, and this is how you retain your hair growth. Don't be focusing on hair growth, hair growth. If you focus too much on, oh, I want to grow my hair, that's when you'll be buying all this oils and stuff and things that are not, you know, they just putting stuff on your hair. Focus on also your technique, what you're doing. So let's say I've moisturized my hair. So I use the water to activate the product, the moisturizer I already had in my hair. I take my oil and I'm going to seal in that moisture. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of the moisturizer because I feel, see, I feel that the ends of my hair is drier. So I'm going to take my moisturizer and I'm going to put it to the ends of my hair. Now, when I have to detangle my hair, I'm going to take my detangling comb. So this is another detangling comb. It's similar to this one. But the only difference is that this is a styling comb. And you can see it's a styler. It has the nylon. And then it has the burr Bristol. You see that? Let me see if I can. Okay. This one just has the nylon in it. So if I'm going to take this and use this as my detangler, I'm going to start from the ends. Okay. So if your hair is, so Cristobal was saying that our hair is really, really dry. If your hair is really, really dry, look at what you're doing on wash day. Maybe the shampoo you're using is a shampoo that dries out your hair too much. You see, I'm going very gently. I'm working from the ends of my hair, and then I'm working my way upwards towards the root. I'm not starting from the root and it getting stuck. I'm working from the ends after moisturizing my hair. Okay, I'm working through. Okay, if I feel a snag, this is why I like this brush, because once there's something, if there's something that is not detangled in my hair and I'm using this brush is gonna stop. So see, this part has been detangled. This part has not been detangled. Watch what happens to this brush. It stops. It's not gonna go. So I'm gonna keep on working, gently detangling to the very, very end. So, and when I'm detangling, it's spreading. You see how it's spreading? Okay, I hope you guys can catch that. So when I get to the ends, another thing you can do is you can use your fingers. I personally love using my fingers. You see now I'm able to separate. So I like using my fingers and stuff. Okay, I'm trying not to grab this one. Our little one that we've been playing around with. Yeah, okay, I'm trying not to grab it. And then just twist up your hair, get it out of the way, like that, and stuff. So hope that helps you. Let's see, what other question? What did I use to moisturize my hair? Let me see, I can, I'm using this Wave Nouveau moisturizer. So I'm gonna put it, this is what I used. Okay. This, and the reason why I chose that was because that really, for my daughter is high porosity. It helps her a lot. I'm low porosity and it works okay for my hair too. So I personally don't use it all the time lately because I've been on this Ayurvedic treatment stuff, but because I'm gonna wash my hair soon. So I'm like, let me show you guys some things that, I'm gonna put it in the comment. So that is it. Okay, so I've twisted up my hair. Get out of the way. Let me see what other question we are getting. And see, you see my hair? Where's that one? The little one? You guys remember the little one that was on my eyebrow, eyelashes, or eyebrow? Yeah, this is called eyebrow. You see, it's shrunk up. Look how much shrinkage. It's getting smaller now. It's still shrinking. Your hair will keep on shrinking. Look at it. Remember, this was at my glasses area. Look how much shorter it's getting. Yeah, and this was the section. Remember at the beginning, this was the section that we put gel. So you see how much shrinkage is getting. And my hair is down to my belly area. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. What kind of gel you put in your hair? What is the name? So the gel that I used was the super wet. I'm gonna put it in the comment area. Let me just put that was the super wet gel. That's the gel. So hopefully you see it, and I think that was Sharon that was asking that question. Yeah, that was Sharon. Oh, hi Kitty. Kitty, make sure you drive home safe. um, let me see. Other questions that we have. Other questions that we have. How often a month should I shampoo your hair? Shampoo your hair when needed. If your hair is dirty, please shampoo it. There was a time when I shampooed my hair twice a week. It was overkill, but my hair didn't complain. Shampoo your hair when needed. There's no timetable. If your scalp is dirty, shampoo your hair. Don't hold on to dirty scalp, because if you're struggling with hair growth, thank you so much, Christy. Thank you so much. Can you link the brush through? Yeah, this is the brush that I used. Uh, it's I just tabbed it, so it's part of the Careco brush, and it's also on my page, my Amazon page. You can also see it if you go to the tools section. It's going to be there. Yeah. Yeah, so Christabel, yeah, you need to change the way that you detangle your hair, because if you are detangling your hair from the roots to the ends, you're going to break your hair. That's why you're not seeing growth. That's where it looks as if your hair is not growing, but you're actually breaking your hair where it's growing. The new growth, you're breaking it by combing and um, forcing the comb to come through. You don't want to force the comb to come through. The comb should easily be working against your hair. Your hair and the comb should have synergy. They'll have synergy. They're two in one, not three in one, not the God, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. No, they're two in one. As you comb your hair, it's like a marriage. Your hair and the comb, they're together. They're not fighting. Okay? No fight. Yeah, it does. And what shampoo and conditioner? Shampoo and conditioner, they're different kind of shampoo and conditioner, but different kind of shampoo and conditioner, and I'll explain that, because there's some shampoos that are clarifying shampoo that when you put the shampoos in your hair, they will strip out everything from your hair. So you have to use a moisturizing conditioner on top of it. So you do want, and I'll show you something. Let me just show you. If you go on Amazon and you go to my Amazon page, and my Amazon page, let me just pop it up on the screen. This is my Amazon page right here. That's the link right over there. I'm also going to put the link on the screen for you all that can't see it. So it's amazon.com/shop/discovery natural. And please click the follow button when you get there. So when you go on my Amazon page, I'm going to pop it up on the screen right here. When you go on my Amazon page, what you're going to see is, of course, me talking. You're going to see other stuff like this. Thank you, Tavi. Oh, thank you, Tavi. I appreciate you so much for following. Tavi, that's for you. I appreciate you. You also see different videos like how to make your own avocado powder for face scrub, for smoothies, for so many things. How to do so many things. So you can watch these videos. I show quick demonstrations. Some of them are like 2 minutes, some of them are like 53 seconds long. And then I also show different products. So like hair gels, hair tools, oils, shampoos, conditioners, food supplements, all that stuff. So you see, I have all this stuff on my Amazon page. Now, with my Amazon page, while I'm talking, I'm telling you guys, so with my Amazon page, you can click the follow button. So when you click the follow, and the follow is right on top on this section right up here. You see the follow right here. When you click follow, that is how you get notified when I'm live on Amazon. And then if I put in new stuff, you might get notified. I'm not so sure. But that is my Amazon page. I hope you guys go to my Amazon page, check it out, check it out. Okay, so I promised you the last thing that I wanted to do. I really promised you, and I didn't want to forget. This is my hair has finished shrinking up. Now you see the hair that was down here is now to my eyebrow, and it's going to keep on shrinking. So I don't want it to shrink up too much. So I'm just going to take it. So that's the hair. I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist it up. This is the one that will put the gel, and you see it's trying to snap back. You see how it just does that thing? It just, see? I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to twist it up before it starts tangling up, because I'm not really in the mood of doing a twist out or something, or even a wash and go on it. You're welcome, Crystal Blue. You're welcome. So I'm going to show you something. Oh, ML, I'm so glad you say your hair is the bomb right now. The bomb gone up right now. So you're happy to be here. Oh, I'm so glad you came here today. Please, if you want to, you can also join our Facebook group, Discovering Natural Group, where you get tips and other informational stuff. I'm going to take my bobby pin and just pin my hair back. I know this is not the best hairstyle, but right now we'll just make it work. We'll just make it work. I'm doing fine. Hi, Alice. Alice, is your sister Janet? Alice, I wonder, is your sister Janet? Your name sounds familiar. I think, is your sister Janet? I think your sister is Janet. Yeah, I think I saw you, and I believe you have your daughter on a video. And that when Janet went home, and that was so beautiful. So respond if that is the case. Oh, I also have an edge. So if you guys use edge, one thing I want to tell you that if you're going to use an edge tamer, for your edges, to lay your edges, please moisturize your hair before you put your edges. Because what happens is that if you are not using a good edge tamer, it's going to break your edges. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's gonna break your edges. Oh, Gal also says hello from New Jersey. She says coming in late. Your hair is extremely dry and breaks. What do you recommend? Okay, I talked about a whole bunch of stuff, so I would love you to go watch this video again, this live stream again, because I talked about so many things that you'll find very, 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 very helpful. Okay. Let me see any other questions someone asked. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll through because I don't. Oh, thanks, Simon. Simon says she loves our Simone. I don't know why. Sorry, I called you Simon. My niece is called Simone, and her name is spelled the same way as your name. So forgive me from the bottom of my heart, Simone. Okay. She loves my vlogs. Thank you so much, Simone. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. One other question is, let me see if so that I don't miss. How do I get my natural hair to be curly? Now, your natural hair, the curl that your natural hair forms, depends on a couple of things. If when you wash your hair has curls in it, you can activate those curls and lock in that curls. Key ways you can is add moisture to your hair and then lock in the moisture with a gel. So if your hair has curls in it, like my hair normally has a curl pattern to it, so even if I spray water to my hair, it does curls. And I can now take a moisturizer, like this is a moisturizer. I can take a moisturizer and then I can take a gel and add them together, and my hair, my curls will pop like you saw earlier. Or I can take a mousse and my hair will pop. Someone asked, do you ever blow dry your hair? I blow dry my hair maybe once every year or once every 6 months. I don't know. I just don't I don't blow dry my hair a lot. What I do is this. I don't use a conventional blow dryer. Let me show you what I use when it comes to blow dry my hair. And that's why I wanted you to go look on my Amazon page. I do something like this. I use a Revair. This is a Revair, and I use it similar to what I use for my daughter. So I can show you, it looks something like this. So this is my daughter's hair. Okay, my oldest daughter, and we use the Revair. And this is what the Revair is. The Revair is not like your traditional blow dryer. It reverses the heat. So I'm not damaging my hair with blow drying it. And it does a good job at making the hair blown out and stuff. And that is pretty much what we use in terms of blowing out our hair. But I really, really use heat in my hair. I find heat a little bit unnecessary because I can always stretch my hair by threading it. And then if I want, and I don't like a lot of hair. That's why you don't see me wear my hair out a lot. And normally I cut my hair once it gets to this level, but I stopped doing that because you guys were like, oh, stop cutting your hair, stop cutting your hair. So now that my hair is down here, I'm like, it's a lot of hair. You saw me when I was twisting my hair, I was already tired. That is why I'm like, I'm not somebody that I'm like, oh, I want long, long hair. But, you guys have convinced me that I should just let my hair grow, and my hair shrinks up so badly. So you won't even see the true length of my hair. As you saw when I pulled my hair down, it shrunk up to here. So my hair ends here when I twist it, but when I let it go, it comes up here. I don't know how. It's the magic of natural hair. The magic of natural hair. So Nissa, I hope I answered your question. Oh, hi, Mary Jackson. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. She says, I stumbled on your video. I'm going to try the rope twist. Loving your video. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys can come to my family channel. It's called DN Vlogs Life. Let me put it on. Let me put it. So my family channel is called DN Vlogs Life, and that's just where it's just family life and all that stuff. Yeah, I do a bunch of cooking, not a bunch, like I'll test out stuff and then I'll make my kids eat it. And my kids be like, Mom, I think it's good. Mom, no, it's not good. Yeah. So thank you. Are you from St. Croix? No, I'm not from St. Croix. I'm from Nigeria. I live in Houston, Texas. So Marie, do check out. I put out my family channel there. DNVLOGSLIFE. You absolutely, absolutely love my family channel. You'll laugh, you'll cry. Today's video will make you go, why do parents do that? So, yeah, and on my channel, for my hair channel, of course, you'll see my daughter and stuff. This is my other daughter. She was sleepy that day. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, okay. So it says, oh, you lose your hair when you use hot brush. I see a lot of hair in brush. Okay, okay. So yeah, so last thing I'm gonna say is, hi, Abby. Abby just says that, oh, she just joined the Natural Hair Society and you're learning. Oh, thank you, Abby. Please send me a DM, send me a message. If any of you have any questions, even after my live stream, if you ever have any questions, please DM me, ask me, and I'll respond back. I'm not one of those people that will not respond back. Trust me. Trust me. Okay, so last time, I want to bring this up to you because I know you all that have been following me, you've been patiently waiting. So last time, I'm going back to my Amazon page, we did so this is the couple of live streams that we've done in the past, which you can watch. if you want to watch them, you can feel free to watch them. So last time, remember, we transformed my curly wig. Remember this one? We transformed my curly wig using my mannequin, and we transformed this curly wig into yeah, let me show you. Yeah, this headband wig. We transformed this headband wig, and we transformed it. We first blew it out. Let me make it bigger. We first blew it out, and then I added in ear extensions. Let me go to the section. We added in ear extensions, and then I also added in, you guys didn't see when I added in the perm rods. So I'm going to show you what happened after we were done with it. So that was what we did last Monday. So last Monday on my Amazon Live, we did that, and my Facebook Live, we did that. So this is the headband wig. Remember, it was on Yolanda, and so I had it in this. So this is a nice treat for all you guys that stayed behind. I'm going to also select it on the carousel. That is the headband wig, the way it looked like before. So let me show you the way it looked like before. This was how it looked like before, like that. And I turned it into something like this. So I just did that as it was somebody's hair, right? Okay, so then what I now did, let me see, I think I missed Valerie's question. Valerie, did I miss your question? You said, oh, you lose hair when you use a hot brush. I see lots of hair in brush. Now, if you're losing your hair when you're using a hot brush, key thing, moisturize your hair well. Use a heat protectant and then start from the ends and brush your way up. You shouldn't be losing hair. You shouldn't be losing hair. Marine says that, did you use grease when you were a child? I believe so. I used always grease. My mom used always grease on me, and I always had a lot of dandruff, and she just scratched it off, and it felt so good when they're scratching it off. But then my scalp started bleeding. So everybody used grease when they were a little child. Everybody. I don't know someone that didn't use grease. I thank you, Gertrude. Gertrude says she always responds back. Oh my gosh, Taylor, thank you so much for following. Ooh, let me give you a dance. Dance, dance, dance. Okay, so this is the headband wig. I'm going to put it on my head. So you see my hair is already protected. This is another way of protecting your hair. If you're going to wear wigs, after moisturizing your hair, if you don't want to expose your hair out, wear a wig cap. I don't have my wig cap here, so I'm going to use my faux bonnet, my faux wig cap. And then you wear your headband wig. Now this wig is of this material, and I'm just going to put it like this. Thank you, Taylor. And I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to just slap it on like this. Okay. And I'm going to just do this. So my hair is going to stay moisturized, and I don't have to deal with styling my hair. So I'm going to put this. You guys see how beautiful? This is like a transformation. I'm going to push this up. Okay, now it's time to take this down. Look how pretty I look. I wish I could just go out like this, but now we're going to take this out. Remember the way the wig looked like before? Let me go back to the way the wig looked like before I started messing around with it. Let me go to the way it looked like before. Oof. I'm going to show you guys. Just be patient with me, please, please. I'm taking a long time. Okay, I got it. So this is how the wig looked like before. Okay, like that. So I'm going to start taking this out. And, oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So this is how the wig looked like before, and I'm going to come and I'm going to start unraveling. I let this dry for a week. Okay, I just braided it. My braids are not the best. I braided the hair just as if you braid your own hair, and I use extension. The extension I used is called Spectra. That's my favorite extensions. And then I use my perm rods on it, use my setting mousse on it. And look at that. Look at that. Ooh, child, you can't tell me nothing. I can trim off the ends if I want to, but look at that. Ooh la la. You guys look at that. Wow. Now I'm gonna just start unraveling everything. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, child. You can't tell me. I need to go out on a date. I need to go out on a date. Nobody can, people will think that, oh, this is my hair or whatever. Yeah. See, so pretty. So pretty. So just be gentle when you're taking this out so that you don't have this issue here. You see how I just pulled that one out? Okay, so we're gonna continue. Do that. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Let's do this. Woo! Yeah. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm just going so gently. Thank you so much, everyone. This is a big transformation from what, yeah, be very careful. See what happens when you're not careful? Yeah, that's when I get my scissors. Please don't be using, this is the wrong scissors to use. Don't use this kind of scissors on your hair. This is not the scissors you use on your hair. Okay, but because, see, if the ends are frizzy, I'm just going to take the ends and just cut it out. Okay. So, oh yeah, thanks, Arlene. Arlene, thank you so much. This is so cute. And you can get all this stuff on Amazon. That is where I get all my stuff. And just unravel. You see what I'm not going to separate the curls. I'm absolutely not going to separate the curls. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I use different kinds, like I use this peach, this color, and then I use this lighter color. I didn't use colors that were significantly bigger than each other because I wanted them to have like a uniform but a slightly ununiform look, but it still looks good. It still looks good. So yeah. Whew, that one I was struggling with that one. So I think I'm nearly done. Yeah. And what I did at the ends was I also added right here, I added some rubber band to keep it from unraveling. So if you're wondering, let me remove this. You guys kind of got the idea. So if you're wondering, I added some rubber bands so that to keep it from unraveling. I didn't want it to unravel. I always miss one or two. So let me just continue. Personally, I prefer the curls I get from this because it's much bigger than from, let me get the other one. Then from the other one. I'll show you the other one. And I'll show you how the, I'm scrunching this up, how the curls are slightly similar. Okay. So this is the sizes I use. Right. So these are the sizes, and you can see they're slightly similar in size. Slightly similar in size. Yeah. Okay, you see? Very similar size. So this is what it looks like. Woo! You know, this selfie time. Let's take a quick Instagram selfie. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm gonna take an Instagram selfie. Ooh, let me take a selfie. This is my Instagram page selfie. Oh, you guys are seeing me take a selfie. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, kind of hard. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun. You all see this. I'm having way too much fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm having too much fun. Oh my goodness, you guys. I feel like a queen. I feel like a queen. Ooh, let me see if I can take a better one. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. How how are you? Can I smell your hair? No, baby, you cannot smell my hair because they've not yet invented such a thing for you to smell my hair. Thank you, Aaron. So yeah, but this is what the final look looks like. I hope you guys enjoy this stream. Okay, thank you so much. I really hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for everything, for stopping by, for just being fabulous, being amazing, amazing. Oh, yeah, those curls. Taylor says those curls are popping. Let me give you guys a close up. So this is a close up, and for those that can smell, this is it. That's a close up of the curls. How they look. Ooh, child, no one can tell me nothing. Nothing. And you can't even tell, you think you guys want to see the back? Yeah, I'm sure you guys want to see the back. So this is the back. This is how it looks. Ooh. So that's how you take a headband wig that you don't like and you convert it to something that you like. This hair, I like. I like it. I like it. Okay, you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna blow you guys a kiss. Thank you so much. Ooh, I need someone to take me out on a date. I need someone to take me. You guys are amazing. You guys have been hanging with me. Please stay connected. Follow, follow, follow. Subscribe. And don't forget, drink your water. Remember, we're gonna drink our water. Stay hydrated and stay beautiful. And I will see you guys on the next live stream. Okay, take care, guys. Bye. Love you guys and take care. And y'all, don't forget, follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys later. Take care. And yeah, so let me show you one other thing. So remember, we went from this, yeah, this was what it looked like before. And this is what it is right now. Okay, so yeah. But apart from that, I will, oh my goodness, I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, now here's the kiss. Take care, guys. Bye. Love you guys.